Hello and welcome to Studio Bilby. I'm Gemma. This is my increasingly messy studio, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a super easy crochet bralette. I literally just started learning to crochet only a little while ago, so if I can do this, you definitely can. Here's one that I've already made, and I'm just going to be following the exact same process that I used for this one to make the one that you're going to see in this video. I'm actually wearing it right now, and let's get on with the project. For this project, you'll need 2 balls of yarn in the colours of your choice, a crochet hook to match the weight of yarn, some scissors, a yarn needle, and some pins or stitch markers. To start off, use either colour of yarn to make a slip knot and then chain stitch until you have a length of chain the circumference of your rib cage or wherever you would like the bottom of your bralette to sit. Aim to finish on a multiple of 10 stitches, since our checks will be 5 stitches wide, and that way we can have a continuous checkered pattern all the way around once we close the seam of the bralette. To achieve this, you may need to add or subtract a few stitches in your chain, but it makes the finished piece look really nice and neat. Once you finish your chain 2, which counts as the first double crochet, and then double crochet into the 3rd chain. And then double crochet into an additional 3 chains to reach a total of 5 double crochets. Just before you pull through the last stitch of your 5th double crochet, bring in the second colour of yarn with a slip knot onto your hook and pull that through the 2 remaining loops of your last double crochet. Now with your second colour of yarn, double crochet into the next 5 chains along, making sure you're trapping the first colour of yarn underneath each stitch to make sure it's coming along with you as you stitch. Just before you pull through the last stitch of your 5th double crochet in your second colour, let go of your working yarn and pull your first colour through the remaining 2 loops. Same as before, double crochet into the next 5 chains, making sure you trap your alternating yarn colour under each stitch as you go, and repeat your 5 double crochets in alternating colours all the way along your chain until you reach the end. Once you reach your last stitch in the chain, turn, chain 2 using the same colour that you ended on, making sure to trap the second colour of yarn up with you. Skip 1 stitch and double crochet 4 times into each remaining stitch of the same colour. Once you reach the end of that colour, switch colours in the same way that we've been doing before and double crochet 5 times into each stitch of that colour. Repeat this all the way along and then turn and create another row in the same way until we have 3 rows of double crochet in total, or however many you want for the desired height of each checkered square. Just before you pull through the last stitch of your final double crochet of your 3rd row, switch colours as we've been doing previously, turn and chain 2. Double crochet into each stitch as we have been doing previously, but this time the colours will be alternating to the double crochets below them, and this is how we'll achieve the checkered pattern. Repeat each of these steps until you reach the desired height of your bralette. I have small boobs, so I'm stopping at the 3rd check, but if you're more blessed in the bust than I am, keep going until you reach the coverage you want. When you're done crocheting your checks, fasten off both colours of yarn and bury your loose threads with a yarn needle and scissors. Now we're going to be working on the border of the bralette, so pull up a loop in the first stitch of one long edge of your top, chain 2, which counts as the first double crochet, then skip 1 stitch and double crochet into each stitch until you reach the end. Turn, chain 2. Alternate front post and back post double crochet into each post until the end, and then fasten off. Turn the bralette over and repeat the same process for the other edge and fasten off. Once you've completed these steps, you should have a long rectangle of checkered pattern with a ribbed edge along the top and the bottom. Bury your loose threads with a yarn needle and scissors. Now you can attach the short edges together using a single crochet all the way up and fasten off. Then bury all of your loose threads with a yarn needle and scissors. Now you can decide on the placement of your straps, so using pins or stitch markers, mark out where you want each of your straps to sit, front and back. Starting at one of the points you just marked out, pull up a loop and chain your desired length of strap. To decide on my length, I chained the length from where I want my strap to start up to the top of my shoulder and then doubled it. My total strap length ended up at 55 chains. Once you're happy with the final strap length, pull through a loop and fasten off on the other side of your top where the marker for the back of your strap is. Repeat this process for your second strap. Finally, bury all remaining loose threads and your bralette is done! So I hope you enjoyed following along with that. As I said, very simple, but I feel like it produces a really nice, well-finished, professional looking result without having to be too skilled in the crochet department, because I most certainly am not. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching.